One of the things that that's amazed me about just being absolutely present is the ability to overcome depression. During my path many years ago, I experienced a lot of dark periods in my life where I was depressed, felt very self-absorbed in myself and really didn't know how to get out of it until I learned to be absolutely here and now and absorbed in the present moment. And what I found is by repeatedly coming back to being absolutely here and now, it's like the clouds part and depression lifts. And what's left is a very, very different experience to the one that I used to experience years before. When I was in depression before, we see through a very limited boundary. You know, we see through a little scope like this, and it's very limited, very constricting, and we get caught in that experience. But by training our awareness to be here and now, it kind of moves the boundaries of that limited experience out, so we've got more scope. We've got more awareness to experience more light in our experience. It's like creating another window into our being. You know, it lets more light in. Therefore, we've got more options. And when we take those options, then it expands even more. And so with the expansion of those options and that awareness, it brings us very clearly into a more rich experience of life, into this moment, this very moment. The present moment is alive. It's rich. It sort of stands by itself, and there's an intrinsic joy in the experience of being absolutely, not even in the present moment, but sort of as the present moment. When we start to experience that there's no boundary between me and the experience of life, we tend to become one. We have such an intimate relationship that it becomes more of a joy, a celebration of living. For me, it took some time, it took practice, it took the willingness to see there must be another way, but it was a relief to actually start exploring that other way, and it bears fruit relatively quickly. It sounds very simple, and actually the experience was simple, but it really required a fascination and the willingness just to keep coming back to this moment. This very moment is the gateway from freedom from depression and any restricting experiences, actually.